What's up guys, my name's Lynchie and I'm going to be giving you an overview of what The Last of Us is going to be all about. Naughty Dog are the developers of this game. Those are the same guys who brought you the Uncharted series. So the game is set in the post-apocalyptic United States. The apocalypse in this game coming in the form of a deadly fungal contamination, which I'll talk to you about more in a minute. So the military has the United States under martial law and is keeping everyone in quarantine zones to stay away from the infection. The setting takes place 20 years after this plague hit, and it starts off here in Boston. So here they are walking around Boston, and they're trying to escape the city and get to a bridge. That's basically all you know at this point. For those of you who are thinking that this game is going to be similar to Fallout, it's not. Fallout is an open world RPG, and this game is going to be far more about the storyline and combat, even though there will be free roaming in this game to a certain extent. And there will be a lot of exploration you can do. It won't be the main focus of the game. So in this game you're going to be encountering the infected, and these are the humans that have been contaminated by the fungus known as cordyceps. I'll give you a bit of a background on what this fungus does. So once a human has inhaled the fungus, it will kill them eventually. And once that person is dead, the fungus will then mutate through their head and will take control of their body. So pretty nasty stuff really, and some of you might think maybe it's a bit of a cliche. And to be fair, there are so many films and games that are post-apocalyptic, and you know, half the world has been turned into zombies, but I'll leave that one up to you whether you think it's cliched or not. To be honest, in my opinion, I couldn't care less if it was or not. You know, if I like a game, I like it. I don't care if it's copying something else. You know, it's still fun to play. So Joel is the main character that you see here. He's a black market dealer within this quarantine zone, and he sells weapons and drugs. And that girl with him, Ellie, I think she's supposed to be about 14, and she's basically described as a girl having wisdom beyond her years. And they've formed some sort of friendship or partnership, and they're just trying to help each other out in some way. I don't know. So the main enemies that you're going to encounter in this game will be the survivors or scavengers. There's groups of these guys going around looking for resources, and they've got a kill or be killed attitude. To be honest, that's the same attitude that Joel has, although supposedly he's the good guy. Although when you see some of the stuff coming up in this video, you're not going to think he's that good after all, really. I mean, but when you think about it, what this game is trying to do is make you see in a real life situation when you're faced with death, or basically the situation is kill or be killed, and you've got a choice. You can decide to, you know, go around killing people and taking their resources, or you can hide like they're doing now and you can get around them. But if you get around them, you get no resources, and trust me, you're going to need a lot of resources in this game because it's very hard to survive. And as you can see, it's all in third person. The third person view looks very similar to Uncharted, except the graphics are obviously going to be a hell of a lot better. Combat will be extremely realistic, and we're about to see here is a melee attack. Quite similar to Deus Ex Human Revolution, but again, it's far more realistic. You know, it's taken longer for him to actually render the person unconscious. Damn, I was thinking of another way to put that, and it just keeps coming out as rendered unconscious, so sorry about that. Knock him out. You also find that the combat in this game is a lot about stealth, so he's going to be hiding behind stuff a lot. You can use so many different items to actually attack people. You can use bricks. You can pick up a brick and throw it at someone, which you'll see in a second. You can also kill someone with one shot, which, to be honest, again, that's more realistic than some games. You'll also find that your enemies in this game, they're trying to be more, the game developers are trying to make them more human to you. So they're going to be more humanized. What I mean by that is, let's see, for example, there's a point in the game where Joel grabs a guy, right now here. He grabs him and uses him as a shield. And listen, one of the guys pleads with Joel to let him go. So it looks like to be quite free roaming, which is a positive thing, but it doesn't seem as though free roaming will be one of the main focuses of the game. There's a linear storyline, but there's going to be so many choices you can make with regards to combat. The combat is going to also include a lot of melee. As you've seen some melee examples, there's going to be a lot more of that, and there's also a possible crafting system. So you just threw a brick at him. Yeah, and there's Joel being a bit of a douchebag. Yeah. I don't know if I like Joel, really, to be honest. I wouldn't like to meet him down a dark alleyway anyway. Your health doesn't regenerate by itself, so you need to take health packs whenever you want to recover.
And I was talking to a friend of mine, and he thinks it's going to get Game of the Year. And I'm not certain about that, but I have to admit the graphics are absolutely amazing, and the gameplay is second to none. So maybe we'll get Game of the Year. We'll just have to wait and see. He just made something there with the crafting that I was talking about. So that's going to be something that's going to be featured in this game. You're going to see the effect of what he just made in a second. Yeah, it's pretty gruesome. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. I think if this game has choices that you can make which will affect the storyline, similar to games like Dragon Age and Deus Ex Human Revolution, I think then it will definitely get Game of the Year. Because honestly, I think that's the direction that gaming is going to go, where the player can make more decisions for themselves and can play the game the way that they want to play it. So I think if this game has that feature in it, it'll definitely do like better than any game has ever done. Yeah, Joel's a bit of a douchebag. So thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed my commentary, please like and favourite and subscribe and all that. You don't have to, but I'd really appreciate it if you did. And leave a comment as well on what you think of The Last of Us and what you think the game is going to be about. See you guys in the next video. Peace.